Hey everybody, it's Carly and I'm excited to share with you this silly DIY pinata card. This card is fun because it's a party on the outside and a party on the inside. There's a hidden gift card underneath that fringe. So it also comes together really easily. Let me show you. So I've got an A2 card panel that I've stamped my sentiment on, and I'm using some foam tape to create a container around the edge. I'm doing 4 layers of the foam tape just to give it enough depth for my treats. And then inside my container, I'm adding my gift card, and I'm adding some rhinestones and some confetti. And then I have cut a piece of plain white tissue to go on top and seal that container shut. I actually ran the tissue paper through my die cut machine too with a stitched rectangle die, and it worked out great. So there you go. You've got the white tissue on there, and you're going to seal it up. And then on top of that, you need your fringe. So I've got some colored tissue that I've just cut into strips. I'm going to fold them in half and then cut my fringe. I'm using fringe scissors from American Crafts, which I love and adore and actually use all the time because I really like fringe. But of course, plain old scissors would work well too. And there's some cool fringe die cuts out there. Now to adhere the fringe to my container panel, I'm putting double-sided tape just on the edge, so where that foam tape will support it. I don't want to put any in the middle because I don't want to hinder opening it later. So I want that recipient to be able to tear into this piñata really easily. I'm trimming off the edges but leaving some hanging over because I'm going to fold it around to the back. You'll see that later. Now when I'm putting on my next layers of fringe, I'm offsetting it a little bit to kind of give it the appearance of, you know, more depth and more texture, 2 layers. And then when I get to my last strip of fringe, the pink, I want to fold it over the top and I want it to stay secure on that top. So I've got a piece of double-sided tape along the top, and then I'm going to put another piece of double-sided tape along the top of the back and fold that over. And I know it looks like a hot mess right now because I've got all sorts of stuff hanging off the top and the sides, but it comes together, I promise. So once I've got that top folded over, I'm going to add some more adhesive to the sides, and I'm going to trim off those pieces a little bit, the fringe that's hanging over. And that way I can fold it all in, and then the sides look nice and finished from the, you know, the front and the edges and stuff, and you don't have all the white showing. It looks a little bit more like a piñata and a little bit less like a card. I hope that's what I was going for. Now, once I've got the edges folded over and secured, I'm going to add a panel along the back. So that kind of makes it more like a postcard style card because there's no opening, like you don't open a flap of the card and read the inside, but with this back piece you can stamp on that back piece, you can write on it, so it has kind of a postcard feel. And I would suggest mailing it in a bubble mailer, by the way, because it's really thick, but also it's really delicate on front. That's just tissue paper. So once I've got it all set, there you see, then I decorate it with some Pretty Pink Posh, and then you can see how easy it is to open into it, and how fun would that be to get in the mail. So got some treats in there and some shaker bits, and there you go. Thank you so much for watching. You can see more about the items in the description below, and have a fabulous day.